Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Mr. P, this is Mr. B. Guys, we'll actually just be looking at the market invasion for this week, just like that, guys. So we actually did the last market invasion and smoothly everything actually went so perfectly there, right? So we didn't really have any issues with the market last week because we already had the market invasion and everything just as explained. Those that actually watched the last video from beginning to the end just started sending me crazy screenshot telling me, oh, this was exactly how we actually saw it, guys. This was exactly how you actually explained it, things like that. So everything actually just moved smoothly last week. You can actually review the last market invasion. Just go under the playlist, check on market invasion playlist there. You can actually see the previous market invasion, just exactly how we explained it. That was exactly how everything just played out, just like that, guys. So last week we actually just destroyed the market just like that. So that reminds me, guys, if you are not part of the Mr. P Fx University, just simply check down there, guys. So in Mr. P Fx University, we actually drop crazy signals and analysis that you can actually just use to hit the market, just destroy the market easily, just like that. And it's coming for free. You are not paying a dime to actually be part of Mr. P Fx University Telegram channel, just like that. So just check down there, guys. In the description box, you should actually just see it there. Just hit on the link to just be part of us, because we are having something this particular month called what they call it now, called Operation Invasion, right? So we are actually trying to make sure that over 90% of all the traders, they actually just start cashing out from the market crazily, just like that, right? So we're actually having something called Operation Invasion or Operation Withdrawals, right? So we are trying to make sure that we are not just earning profit, but we are hitting or withdraw instant to just cash out from the market. So if you are not part of Mr. P Fx University, you're actually missing a lot, guys. So if you're actually new to this YouTube channel also, guys, just remember to hit on the subscription button, hit on the like button, and also remember to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place. So not to waste so much time, guys, let's check it out now. Okay, now, so let's actually just start now, guys. Let's actually just start. So we'll just be starting with gold. So now, if we actually check out gold, this is actually what we're having. Let's actually just see that. So this is what we're having roughly on a chart just like this. But then the chart is not making so much sense like this. So let's go on a daily time frame. Now it will make so much sense, right? Now, guys, what we notice if we track this stuff backwards, even up to 23rd of October 2022, you notice that a crazy uptrend started, right? And in June 13th, right, 13th of June this year, 2023, we noticed that the uptrend was broken and then it dropped down like this, gave a retest towards what do you call it now, towards what date now? This was what date? Towards 19th of July or so, right? Now it actually gave a retest at about that spot, after which it started dropping down. But now we noticed something actually happened so smoothly, which was actually this. Boom, it broke it out, guys. It just broke it. Boom, it pushed up and did an immediate retest, right? It did an immediate retest and started pushing up. So what are we seeing now, guys? What we're actually seeing is actually so smooth, because, guys, look at it. We're actually having a new level at about this spot, right? A new level at about this spot that was created. Let me just map that out. A new level at about this spot that was created, and then it broke. Okay, let me adjust this to around the spot. Now it broke above this level, and now it's at this particular spot. So what we're actually expecting now is something nice. It's actually what we call a second retest, right? Now there's something called our first retest, which is our main retest, and sometimes the chart tends to fluctuate and wants to perform a second retest, and that's what's actually happening now. Now, when a second retest is being performed, what happens is that it goes on levels. So if you notice, at first it actually came to this particular level here. It hits this particular level and kept playing around it. After which you can see that it's taking off out of this level. It's literally taking off out of this level. So what's the next level is coming to? It's coming to this level, and it has hit the level already. So after this spot, where's the next level? It's coming towards this particular level at about this particular spot, which was the previous high, right? Now, when it hits this particular level, it would have completed its second retest, and then we can be like, okay, cool. So let's actually just hit this particular level around the spot. Let's just leave it at about this spot. This is actually the mission. This is actually the direction. So let's go back to our 4 hours time frame now. So in getting back to our fast time frame, let's actually just do this stuff very fast. Boom, and boom. Okay, now this is actually what we're having now. On our fast time frame, we're actually having something like this. This was actually the level that we actually mapped out, right? This was actually the level. But then there was another level at the top again. So let's actually just quickly map that out, right? This other level here. this other level, let's just map that out. Okay, let's just stick to around the body, just around the spot. Okay, now let's go back to our 4 hours time frame. Now, in getting back to our 4 hours time frame, now everything will look so smooth and perfect in such a way that this is actually what you're having, guys. This is actually what you're having. So we are actually expecting this exactly what will happen, guys. Please just take this note. Just take this down. You can actually snap this stuff. What I'm about to say, you can snap it, you can record it, you can do whatever you want to do. You can even save this video. But just watch this, guys. Now, this particular chart is going to start, immediately as it starts, what we're actually expecting it to do is to push up a bit, after which it drops down suddenly to at about this level. You see this level here, it's going to drop down suddenly to about this level. Right now, if it doesn't do that, then we'll go on a 15 minutes time frame and actually check out what the chart is saying. Okay, let's just check that. Boom. Now, look at what I'm trying to tell you. Now, it's going to drop down instantly to at about this level, right? At about this level, after which it's going to shoot up. So what are we going to do now is we are going to map this stuff out on our 15 minutes time period. I'm telling you how to go into this trade, guys. Please take this, take note of this, right? You can even snap what I'm showing you now. It's going to play around this level, after which it's going to shoot down below this. Now, that's what it's supposed to do. It's going to shoot down below this and come to around this level, right? Around this level. Let me just map that out. It's going to come to around this level, after which it's going to shoot up like this. Now, it's also possible for this not to happen, right? That was why I actually gave you the level. It can also push up when it has a crazy momentum, when it pushes up out of this spot. Please, guys, snap this particular stuff. When it pushes up above this particular spot like this, it's shooting up. You can stock as much buys as possible. You can hit as much buys as possible. Of course, you need to use a stop loss, right? So your stop loss will now be at around the spot, at around the zone, just like that. So when it shoots up above this level, then we can go back to a 4 hours time frame and know all the levels that we mapped out just now. Guys, note all the levels. We mapped out the levels just now, right? So this is the first level that it's heading towards now. And now this is the second level that it's heading towards. We are looking just for this week. We are looking at just for this week, guys. So it made us shoot up out of this spot, is pushing down to this level, after which it's pushing down to this level. So in between, what's now happening in between, you can then start using your 15 minutes time frame and your 30 minutes time frame to actually just check them out just like that. So guys, that's just how it actually goes for our gold. So let's check out now for our US30. Now, our gold explanation was a little bit complex, right? It was a little bit complex, but for our US30 and US100, they're actually extremely straightforward. So if you actually don't understand what's happening on gold, just trade US30 and US100, right? Because they are actually so straightforward. Once again, we just go on a daily time frame. Boom, it's just straightforward, guys. Boom, it was actually on an uptrend, broke the uptrend, gave a minor retest, right? Gave a minor retest at about the spot, telling us that it's possible for a second retest. But after which it came to this particular line, this major resistance at this major support at about this zone. After which, boom, it broke it. And we know how US30 and US100 behaves, right? Now, it won't come back to retest this zone anytime soon. It will want to drop down. It's the same thing that happened here. It broke the spot, it dropped down, after which it came back to do a minor retest later in the day. Same thing will actually happen. It's just going to drop down. So what I'm looking at is coming to this level straight. It's just heading towards this level. So the major thing, or the highest thing it can do, is push to, let's say, just the middle of this candlestick here. The middle of this candlestick here, because that's how candlesticks work, right? It pushes up and then drops down finally. So it pushes up to around this candlestick that is here. Let's actually just be fair. Let's say around this zone. After it gets to this particular zone, what we're expecting it to do to start dropping is to just start dropping crazily, guys. So we are actually looking at this particular zone to drop down to this particular zone, and this zone at about the spot, the very tip at about the spot like this. So these are the two zones. So that if we go on a 4 hours time frame now, let's actually just look at that now. Let's actually just look at that. Good. Now, if we look at our 4 hours time frame now, it's actually clearer. You can actually see, boom, pushed up to around the zone, hits this particular spot, came to around the zone like this. After which, we are now expecting this stuff to just play around the spot. This line that we place just now, play around the spot, play around it, and boom, it's shooting down to this level. After which, to this level. So the only thing we don't know is how many days it will actually take to hit this particular spot. But we are looking at a maximum of around 4 days, right? A maximum for around 4 days to hit this particular zone like this, or let's just say 3 days, right? 3 days to hit this particular zone, and the remaining 2 days to actually hit around the zone, just like that. So guys, that's just how this particular zone actually goes. So let's actually just check for our US100. I told you US100 and US30, they're actually so straightforward this week. So let's check out our daily time frame again. Same thing, guys. You can see same things. Why I say this straightforward. It was pushing up, after which boom, broke out, gave a minor retest again. After which, what are we expecting now? We're actually looking at this particular zone again. So let's go on a 4 hours time frame. Only a 4 hours time frame can help us in this case. So let's actually just go and see that now. Okay, let's just put that boom. Okay, so that's what we're having. Now broke out, boom. This is the minor retest I was telling you about. After which, well, it's actually created another zone at about the spot. At about the spot, right? It actually created another zone at about the spot. Boom, you can actually see now. After which, what actually happened is this: it broke below it and it's around this particular zone just like that. So what are we expecting? We're trying to look at a sub trend. It has a sub trend, guys. It has a sub trend. Don't miss that out, right? It actually has a sub trend. Let's map that out nicely. Let's try mapping that out nicely so we don't make any error. Things like that. Good. Now it actually has a minor sub trend here, right? A minor sub trend. Now, what's that telling me now? It's telling me that boom, I now have two analyses, right? It's either it pushes around the zone. Let me map that out for you. Boom. It's either it pushes around the zone, pushes above the zone, and now we know it's coming back to hit this my subtrend that is at this spot. It hits the subtrend. What are we expecting? We're expecting to close below it. It closes below it, gives us a confirmation candlestick, and it's pushing down. So it pushes out, breaks above this, it comes around the zone, right? It comes around the zone. It gives us a confirmation candlestick that it pushes and closes around this range, after which I know now it's dropping down. Because when it starts dropping down, this zone can't hold it anymore. It might play around it a bit, maybe for just a few hours or so, but after which we know it's dropping down. Or it might not do this instantly. It might just break below this. Like, let me delete this again. Let me delete this. I don't want anyone to be confused there. Boom. Now, if it doesn't play around like it doesn't break above this instantly, because if it breaks above this, I already told you, it's pushing straight to this level, right? Of course, there are some levels it has to get to first, right? It has to get to this level first. It has to get to this level, after which it pushes around this level, after which it comes to hit the subtrend, right? That's normal. But then if it doesn't break above this, that's what I'm telling you now. It hits this particular zone, breaks above it, and closes below it. Then we know it's rushing down to the next levels there, guys. Then we know it's rushing down to the levels were actually mapped out just now. Oh, okay, I thought we mapped out those levels, guys. Let's go back to our daily time frame. Let's go back to our daily time frame. Okay, seems like we didn't map out those levels. So let's map them out now. So it's coming straight to this level, right? It's coming straight to this level. Yeah, you can actually see this level. Yeah, so it's coming straight to this particular level, after which it's coming straight to around this level. So those are the two levels that we're actually expecting it to do. Immediately as it breaks below that level that we actually just saw on our 4 hours time frame, just like that. So guys, that's just how it's class of actually go. Breaks below this, closes below it, boom, it's hitting this level. After this level is coming to this level. So this particular stuff, well, it might not hit here completely within this week, maybe next week, but we are sure of it hitting this level and towards the middle of this level this particular week, just like that. So guys, now let's actually just check out our synthetic indices. Okay, so in actually looking at what they call our synthetic now, so this is actually what we're having. We'll just start from our crash 500 first, after which we'll look at our boom 1000. Okay, so now this is actually what we're having, guys. Now guys, if you actually want to trade on crash 500 and boom 1000, the reason why I'm actually telling you that this particular chart actually is so perfect for this week is because you can literally just be scalping from it every single day and just be holding trades if you want for hours every single day, just like that. So if you want to trade it within just a few minutes, this crash 500 is just perfect, because all the formation is just perfect, guys. I will be showing you why now. And if you want to be holding the trade for like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, the chart is also just so perfect, because look at it now, guys. Let's actually look at it now. This particular stuff has been consolidating for a very long time. If you even go on the daily time frame, you should see it. It's been consolidating for a very long time. Look at it, guys. Let's actually check out when this consolidation actually started. Let's see, what date is this? This towards okay, let's see. Let's see. That's what date. I want this stuff to pop up, but it's not popping out. But these okay, just popped up. Okay, okay. So this towards like what they call it now. This towards August, right? So this towards August, beginning of September, right? So let's just say beginning of September of this year, right? So that's September, October. So it's been consolidating for 2 months already. 2 months already, guys, because this is actually the daily time frame. It's been consolidating for 2 months and it's not showing any sign of leaving the consolidation. There's no sign, because guys, look at it. There's no sign of anything breaking out from consolidation here yet. There's no sign of it. So what you can actually do, guys, is this. You can actually just take advantage of this, because it's actually rare to actually see the chart just giving you free pips just like that, right? It's rare, but but seems like Crash 500 is just here to actually give free pips. Because look at it, guys. First of all, you map out your level, which is actually this level here, right? This is actually your level of support, right? This is actually the level. It comes, it pushes up, hit the zone, pushes up, comes back, hit the zone, pushes up, just like that. So this is actually the maximum zone, right? This is what you should note. On any consolidation, you want to know the maximum zone, right? The maximum level there within the consolidation. And then you want to check the regular zone, which is actually the spot. So when it pushes, it's always hitting here most times, right? It pushes up, hits here. This is the regular zone. This way it gets to before it drops down. Right now, after mapping out my 3 zones, my highest zone or my major zone, my regular zone, and then my support. Right now, what I want to do now is to actually just look for nice entry. Right, so my regular zone can also be my resistance. Right, you can also call it a nice resistance. So I just want to check around the spot before it. Okay, I'm coming. Sorry, I actually mistakenly picked out this is what I wanted to pick. Okay, cool. Now I want to actually check the spots that it needs to break before it gets back to my regular zone, which is actually this spot, right? And boom, it has actually hit this particular spot. It hit this particular spot, now it's dropping down. It's just that easy, guys. It hit this particular level, now I want to go into sales. I go into sales, boom, it's dropping down. I come to around this level, let me not put a line, there will be so much lines there. I come to around this level here, I put my take profit and it's done. I put my stop loss just above my entry and that's it. Right now, I wait again, comes and hits this, because this 4 hours time frame, it will keep playing around. So by tomorrow, it would have maybe hit this level, hit this level. If it hits this level, perfect. I simply go into the trade and put my stop loss just below it at around the spot like that and hit enough buys. Boom, it pushes stop to the next level, which is this spot. I hit it hits my take profit, I'm out. I wait for it to come back to this zone. It hits the stuff. I'm in again, right? I'm in on the sell, just like that. Now, if it breaks above this, you don't want to go in, right? You only want to go into a trade when it closes like this, exactly like this. You see it? It pushes, it hits the zone, it closes above it, boom, you know it's coming straight to this next regular zone. I hit enough buys. So guys, this particular Crash 500 is just free pips. It just wants to keep giving free pips. It's been giving free pips since like 2 months ago. So if you've been trading Crash 500 since 2 months ago, I bet how much you would have made from this stuff. Now you would have made so much, because this stuff is just about patience, guys. Look at it. It hits this particular zone. I'm in I'm out of the trade with my take profit. It comes, it hits this particular zone again. I'm in. I just simply place my stop loss below it. So there's nothing I'm risking there. I hit the trade. It comes around the zone again. I'm in. I'm out of the trade. It has hit my take profit. It hits the zone, close above it like this. I know it's dropping down again. It closes above this. It's coming straight to this regular zone. If it breaks this regular zone, it's coming straight to the zone. So guys, this is just free pips. You don't see free charts like this, like free pips like this all the time on the chart, right? This is just free pips. The broker is actually just giving out. Okay, let's actually check for Boom 1000 like that now. So our Boom 1000 is actually on a daily time frame currently, which is actually perfect. Now guys, look at this. Now what we actually saw on our Boom 1000 is, first of all, this guy has been on an uptrend, right? Has been on an uptrend. That's the first thing we can map out. And after which, we actually notice that it pushed straight to this level. Now, this particular second spot that we're actually having for our trend was actually created as a result of order blocks, right? Around the zone. Now, immediately as that order block was created, boom, it shot back up, right? It shot back up towards this particular zone. And this zone is almost the highest point, right? This zone is almost the highest point. We can even refer to it as the highest point. Because look at it, guys. There's actually a crazy resistance that's about the spot. So it actually hits the spot, and whenever a crazy resistance is hit on a support on a daily time frame, whenever a crazy resistance is hit on a daily time frame, it can't just break above it, except the momentum is extraordinary, right? And in this case, the momentum is good because, right, these are all bullish, but this is not up to an extraordinary momentum because the candlesticks are not as long as this, right? The candlesticks are still small, so the momentum is good, but it's not extraordinary, telling us that this stuff has to drop down to around this zone again. So let's check that out on a 4 hours time frame. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, boom. That's it. Now, this stuff has to drop towards around the zone. the minimum zone this stop should drop to towards around the spot. But it's perfect to actually know the zone because it's actually going there already, right? If you are checking the chart, it's actually going there already. So it should drop towards around the zone, just towards around the zone like this. When will you know it's dropping around the zone? If you go on your 15 minutes time frame, you will see it, but that will just waste so much time, right? You can actually just map out the soft trend around the spot, and then you will know it to start pushing, to start pushing up again or something like that. But it has to drop first towards around the zone. It hits the zone, then I know I'm stocking enough buys, right? Because on an uptrend, it only makes sense. Now I stock in enough buys, and then I can place this original zone here as my take profit. That's it. Boom. It has hit my take profit. Then it plays down again, comes to around the zone again. I hit another buy until it breaks above it, because it's possible to break above it. Remember, we saw on our daily time frame, guys, there's another high. Let's actually map out the high, right? There's another high. It comes to around this high, right? It comes to around this high like that, this particular level here. Let's go back now. Let's go back. Boom. It comes to around this high here. Now it's smooth, right? The minute it breaks above this, I know it's coming to the next higher high. It hits this higher high, boom, I'm out of the trade. I just make so much cash again, right? Now, after which, I'm now waiting for this stuff to play around the zone, breaks above this because it's on an uptrend. It's possible. It breaks above this and start creating new highs just like that. Then I can start picking enough pips and just keep going on buys just like that. But breaking above this and pushing up this week, I don't think that's possible. Next week, we'll actually see. But for this week, I think it should play around the spot. You can keep taking buys when it hits this level, and I think there's a maximum range that this particular stop should hit, after which before you start creating higher highs, possibly next week, right? So that's just how this particular stop actually goes, guys. We were actually just able to check out all of these charts, right? We're able to check out 5 minute charts, our gold, which is our XAU to our USD. We're able to check out our US 30, our Dow Jones, right? We're able to check out our US 100, which is our US Tech, or you can call it our NASDAQ, right? Popularly known as our NASDAQ. We check that out, after which we checked out our synthetic indices, our Boom 1000, and also our Crash 500, right? Guys, please, if you actually watch this video to the end, you can snap any stuff you want to snap, take a photo of anything you want to take, and just follow the metrics just like that, guys. Because the chart this particular week will actually be so smooth, things like that. Now, if you're not part of Mr. P Fx University, guys, you're actually missing a lot, because on Mr. P Fx University, these very signals will be dropping them immediately as they're getting completed. We're dropping them just like that, and then you can just catch the signals just like that, right? Because we're actually running something called Operation Withdrawals on our Telegram channel, Mr. P Fx University, just like that, where we are making sure that over 90% of traders there actually just keep cashing out from the market, just keep storming the brokers just like that, right? And Mr. P Fx University is actually free. You are not paying a dime to actually be among the platform. It's actually completely free just like that. So guys, if you are not part of this YouTube channel, just remember to hit on subscription button, hit on like button, and also remember to turn your notification bell so you don't miss any videos that will be dropping out from this place just like that. So that's just how it goes, guys. So bye from guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.